Hi there, Yvonne Guibert here,
Hey there, Rafael Gonzalez here.
and we are so excited to be with Kimberly Helwig. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey Kim, it's
We
good to see
are
you.
we are great. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's nice to see you guys again. Wish we were back in Tampa, but
I know, time flies, doesn't it?
it does.
Well, it was great to see you in person then, and we're excited to talk to you today. So what we're talking about today is the fact that you received a Comp Laude Award for Work Comp Humanitarian.
Very exciting.
So congrats. How does that make you feel?
Thank you. Well, first of all, thanks so much. And honestly, it feels great, and it doesn't even really feel real still. That it's kind of one of those. When I first found out that I was nominated, I was actually shocked. I was like, "There's no way that I would be nominated for some industry award." And to be honest with you, I didn't know too much about the Comp Laude Awards going into it. So I started to do a little bit of research once I was nominated. And I was like, there's just no way. And I was so excited. But what's funny is that every time I would go to the next level, right, I would get a little bit further. I was like, oh, this is for sure going to be the last round. I won't make it any further than this. Like, and then when I found out I won, I was so shocked.
Well, thank you for sharing. I think that is one thing that I've heard over the years, that people are quite surprised once they learn about it, how many layers there are to going through the vetting process. So thanks for talking about that a little bit. It is, and that's why we say whenever we talk about it, it is quite something just to reach the finalist level. To be nominated is a major accomplishment because somebody has to nominate you. We always talk about it, that it is by the industry for the industry. So to be nominated means that somebody who is a colleague or a peer has taken the time to nominate you. And then after that, it's, the collection of information. We have committees that review that. And so to be nominated and to become a finalist in and of itself is a major accomplishment. So thank you for mentioning that. Ralph, what questions do you have?
So tell me a little bit about, what does it mean to you? Like what significance does getting this award, what does it mean personally to you, to your family, to the work that you're doing, to your employer, NCCI? Tell me a little bit about, the significance of this for you.
Well, it certainly is very significant. It's a huge accomplishment for me. I'll start by just saying that I've never won any sort of industry award before. So that in and of itself is a huge win. But I'll say too that winning this award for me at least means that it makes me feel that I'm contributing to that positive narrative around the industry. Everything that the Comp Laude Awards and Galas speaks for, and hopefully it means that I'm also contributing as a positive influence as well. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully that will keep shining through.
I love hearing that. That's
Me
awesome.
too. Me too. I love that. What I love even more about it is, we have had some winners here, including this year, that are celebrating 50 years in the workers' comp industry. And they're funny when they talk about it, they're on their way out, although some of them are still really jazzed up about it. But what I'm excited with you, Kim, is you are our future, right? You are the leadership of our workers' comp industry and community for a long while to come. So how awesome is it that you are already doing, the type of work that you're engaged in, the type of ideology that we really love, and you're here to lead it for a number of years. Like, yes, on us. Ha ha! Woohoo!
Well, and also what I love about it, Kim, is that you are being such an amazing role model, showing others the way through service, right? So obviously, so let's talk about your award. Your award category is Work Comp Humanitarian. So tell us the work that you do in that regard. Tell us about what work you're doing as a Work Comp Humanitarian.
Sure. So I am the president of Kids Chance of Florida, and I worked on the board for about three and a half years now, doing that. So I absolutely love my work on the Kids Chance of Florida board. It's all about the kids, and I'll say that to me, it doesn't really feel like any work. It doesn't feel like effort. It feels like a lot of fun the kids are really what motivates me to do what I do every day. I always say that it's not a single effort, right? It's a team effort. So, I share this award with not only the Kids Chance of Florida board, but also anybody that's involved in the Kids Chance organization, because I know that it takes a village, and I'm so happy to be a part of that village. In Kids Chance of Florida, we're a little bit on the newer side as far as a chapter. We've only been in existence for a little over 5 years. So we're kind of still getting the ball rolling, getting things going. But, one of the things that I'm most passionate about, and something that, was mentioned by my nominator, was that I kind of came up with this Kids Chance care package program for the state of Florida. And we give care packages. We actually just did them last week to our students right before they go to finals. And to see the looks on their faces and to hear, their testimonials and their stories when they open up those care packages there's nothing better. There's nothing better than seeing the smiles on their faces. And it's my personal goal to see that the care package program is implemented in all Kids Chance states. So I'm going to work really hard to make sure that happens.
That's amazing. And what a lofty and admirable goal. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I love that. I just love that. I get so excited hearing you talk about it. And I know you're going to make it happen. I know it. We're going to see all states adopt this, and we're going to remember this day when Kim, when you talk to us about it as a goal of yours. I love that.
So again, I really appreciate, like Raphael, to see you, representing the younger generations in our industry, and seeing you be such a wonderful role model. It's just really heartwarming. And I want to say thank you for all the work that you do. I know it's very meaningful, and I think you're going to be influence a lot of folks along the way.
Oh, thank you. I sure hope so.
I know you are.
I know that too, right? And that's what excites me so much about this particular award with you, Kim, is, you know what, we're going to be okay. With people like you coming on board and becoming leaders in our community, in our workers' comp industry, we're going to be maybe not just okay, we're going to be great. Mm-hmm. We're going to be fine. And I know that's putting a lot of maybe pressure or responsibility, but I really do. I feel like you've got this. We're going to be just great, right? With people like you engaged and involved in our industry. I feel so good about it. It's pretty amazing.
I do too. And I wanted to say, so you've already shared how you plan to continue to make a positive influence in the industry. Any other takeaways in terms of what you want to share or leave with the industry as one of the 2021 Comp Laude Award winners?
I would just say that, together collectively, right, we can learn from each other, we can grow from each other, and it doesn't really matter what your role is in the industry, right? But we can always get back in our own ways, and we can always continue to create that positive narrative that we're all trying to strive for. So that's kind of what I would leave with the industry.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. And we hope to see you. Well, before I go there, Ralph, any last questions you want to ask Kim before we go?
Anyone you want to recognize, anyone you want to say thank you to? I know that you've already said it, right? It takes a village. So in case you wanted to say thanks to folks or organizations, how about that?
Yeah, I certainly want to thank Judge David Langham, for the nomination. He's been such a pleasure to work alongside on the Kids Chance of Florida board. His words and his nomination were so touching. And like I said before, I would love to recognize the Kids Chance of Florida board. This does take a village. I share this award with them and everyone that touches and works with the Kids Chance organization. All of us, we all deserve it.
Aw, great message, great takeaway. So I hope that we will see you we're going to go back to being an in-person event next year in Huntington Beach. So I hope that you will join us there, and there you will be able to meet some of your counterparts from the Kids Chance of California organization, because we usually do work with that there. Maybe we can join up and do a bi-coastal Kids Chance effort.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've never been to California, so let's do it.
Oh, well, Huntington Beach, Raphael will tell you, it's a special place. It's got a really cool hip vibe, and the hotel that we are going to do it at, the Pasea Resort and Spa, it's really nice. It's just the right size for our event. We're not a giant event. We're about 300 to 400 people over the course of 2 days. So it's just the right size for our event. And it's just such a pleasure to be there. Right, Raphael?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I mean, and we have beautiful beaches here in Florida, but it's gorgeous. The sunset, and we have the award ceremony right out there. Oh my goodness gracious. It's really the most picturesque, the most incredible, and the facility is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm really
Yeah, it's
looking
just that
forward
it's that iconic LA vibe that you see in all the pictures, the the row of the palm trees, the golden sunset, on the other side of the pier. It's just really awesome.
Oh,
Yep.
And flip-flops and bicycles and surfboards.
I'm there. My kind of vibe.
Awesome. Well, Kim, thank you again so much for joining us today. Congrats again on your award. And I know that we will be talking to you in the weeks and months coming around the corner. So talk to you again soon.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Congrats,
Bye.
Kim. Way to go. Thank you.